Donnie B, GotDaBeats.
What's good, world? Donnie B got the beats here. That's me. You on the beat, and you here with something special. All right. So today's guest is somebody I hold dear to my heart. He knows this. I'm not just saying this shit. This guy, when I was really trying to make a name for myself and bubble up, and people wasn't showing love, or people just really didn't know what I was doing. I got with the group called We'll Rap for Food, and it was my homie's nonprofit organization. So a lot of philanthropy, helping the homeless and the people that are not as fortunate to have what everybody else has. Everything that it stood for, it meant something. But this guy in particular went above and beyond at every phase, every step, and even got to see this brother perform, gave the business every time I've seen him. I've never seen nobody like this guy as far as performances. When he comes on stage, he brings it. His personality is electric. I love this guy.
Yeah.
And all I got to say is Jimm. So without further ado, tonight I want to introduce my first guest, or my special guest, Jimm. Recording artist, music producer extraordinaire from Washington, D.C. Jimm, first of all, thank you for joining us on the show.
No, thank you for having me.
No problem, brother. No problem. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jimm. Like where you come from, like what you about, and so forth and so on.
Well, it's Double M Jimm, reigning from Peach County, Maryland, Landover to be exact.
Yeah.
A hustler trying to make it. Anybody who's real recognize real. I started off rapping. That's where it all started. And then rapping turned to me being in the community, giving back. And now I'm producing my own stuff, and now I'm a podcaster. It's just like so many things going on. So rapping is where it all started. And it all started in Landover. Absolutely.
Okay. What got you into like what is, do you have a singular point that got you into rapping and songwriting and so forth and so on? Like, can you describe, the path? Because when I knew you, and I don't want to say this the wrong way, because I don't want to say you were just a rapper. That's the wrong way to approach it. But I knew you were a songwriter, and I definitely knew you were a rapper. I didn't even know that you expanded beyond that, and went into the full spectrum of entertainment. So, tell me, what's your process that got you? First started as a songwriter, and then a rapper, and then what's the journey afterwards that got you to these other levels?
I mean, I think perseverance, because I don't want to sound like off the wall, but I feel like when I was coming up rapping, I always was making songs, and I really took it serious when I was about 9 years old, and that was before rapping was cool. Everybody was trying to be in the go-go band and stuff back then. You know what I mean? and I always persevered. You know, I always worked on my craft, worked on doing, and then that just opened more windows to like the rap. Like rap has saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Like it opened so many windows. Like I said, and I came about. You mentioned World Rap for Food in the beginning. That's really where my career took its turning point. I just grind and made mixtapes and put my city on, representing where I'm from for so long, and then I came across World Rap for Food, and then it just opened so many doors to everything, and then it just opened talents that I didn't even know I had, and opened up relationships that I never burned bridges with. You know what I mean?
Right,
Hence this relationship right now. You know what I mean? That's
right.
got me on the beat right now. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it all started there, and the journey was rocky. I never try to compare my journey with the next man or my peers. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
we all got to take our own lane, and always show love. Always
Yes,
show
you.
love. Uh, absolutely, got to do that. And yeah, that's where it started from. That's where it started from.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's that. Like I said, that was the thing that I was always struck with you is that no, regardless of the situation, regardless of what the temperature was outside, what was going on in the crowd, what was going on with people backstage, no matter if it was a hard day, a rough day, if it was a laid back day, you always showed love, brother. And I that is something I've always. It actually taught me. You know what I mean? And I respect you so much for that, man. Like at the end of the day, and it's just for somebody that be so full of love and full of life, through all of the stuff you've ever been through, crazy, yo. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's one in a million, and you know what I
Well,
mean. And so that's the thing that I think is amazing about you the most, really.
well, thank you, man. Everything effortlessly. I'm just this type of guy I am. Gotta spread love. I feel like that's the reason why I'm here, and uplifting the youth as well too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Describe like I remember back when we were in the World Rap for Food. First of all, shout out World Rap for Food.
Yeah.
Proverb, Melissa Kim,
Shout
uh,
out,
Tasha Brown, Veda.
yeah. Shout out Tasha.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out Proverb.
Yeah, the whole nine. Like the it was. I've been in LA almost 6 years now, and I still have not even seen anything remotely close to what that was. Not even close. The energy, the presence, it just the feeling that you got. It was really a family, and
Yeah,
it's very few situations in my or times in my life where I can say that I was a part of something like that,
man.
and I haven't seen it nothing since.
I haven't either, and I don't think it could be duplicated. To be honest, I don't really think so. And I'm honored to be a part of it. And when it was happening, I knew it was something special. That's why I went so hard for it. You know what I mean? I
Right,
knew I was going to change lives, and this also was changing my life as well. You know what I mean?
right, right. Well, with regard to your entity that you built, your record company, right? And
Yes.
your music production and all of those things that's entangled with that. What exactly is it? What was the point, the turning point that in your head said, you know what, I can do this. I can make like this is for me now. Like it's my time to be in this echelon here. Like what was that point for you? Can you describe that or
Yeah, man. I mean, it's really simple with me. I love to create music. Um, that's what I do every day in my life. I create music, but also a single father, so I can't be buying $1,000 beats. Understand? $100,000 in the studio recording because I need many takes and stuff. You know what I mean? So I
right,
couldn't do that. So I had to figure out how to do it on my own. So everything I did is self-taught. I had inspirations like you, Mo Better, Melissa Kim. We just, and they always push me, you know, to step out, and they exposed them talents that they saw inside me, and I just executed on what the good I had. You know what I mean? You know, it's so much wrong and bad going around in my, you know, surroundings in my life and stuff. So I just had to focus on something good. You know what I mean? And Underwriters Block is my production company. You know what I mean? And I'm building the company with my baby brother. Shout out to my baby brother Dub Nine. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, yeah, that's basically how I started. I just got tired of paying for fucking all these services, and I'm like, yo, it got to be another way. So I started doing it myself. To be honest, I ain't even gonna try to come up with no clever way. I'm gonna keep it funky with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why you get love, bro, because you always do.
Yeah, I got tired of paying. Yo, that's insane, but yeah, that's another story, man. You know.
So let's take it back a little bit again, back and you know, and if you know, sorry if I'm kind of just dabbling in the same space. Could you describe like what was going on in your life at the time before, like right before you got introduced to Will Rap for Food, and you know, if there was a difference, could you describe what that difference was after you had came across Will Rap for Food and joined it? Like what was really going on like that led you to that path and made you be like, oh, you know what, this is dope, and put you on a path that created, you know, Jimm as we know it today.
Well, I was a young father, you know, the path that I was going on was the wrong one, and I just was trying to find my way, and I just was getting out of some trouble, some real bad trouble, but you know, thank God there's a God, and he had his angels on me, and I just got away with a slap on the wrist. So you know, I feel like my penance was to give back to the community, you know. So I just was in a bad pace, man. I just was, you know, rebelling against a lot of things. I didn't understand my purpose and why I'm supposed to be here living. You know, I just, you know, being pulled by the streets and my peers, you know, what they got going on. Being depressed, doing drugs and shit. I just was in a dark place. And when I came across Will Rap for Food, you know, it showed me that you know, we all got problems, but what you gonna do to change your situation? You know, just because you hurting don't mean you can't help the next man. It's a family that's trying to eat, just like your family trying to eat. So you just got to keep that in mind. Be considerate when you out here trying to be savage in a dog world. You know what I mean? So I just was in a dark place, man, and I'm not proud of things of what I've done, but I always grateful for the man that I have become, because you know I'm a role model. You know what I mean? I got little kids looking at me and depending on me as well. You know what I mean? So I always gotta keep that in mind. Always gotta keep that in mind.
Thanks. Well, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you deserve every good thing that comes to you, brother. Like, you know, one thing you can't deny is a person's heart, man. It always come through, and like I said, definitely you want. If I can't say to you, if I ain't learned nothing else in 2020, I learned to speak in the affirmative about people while they're still here with us. You know what I mean? And if not nothing else, that's, like I said, the biggest reason why I praise you so much is because, like I said, because bro, like your heart is probably about as pure as I've ever seen. You know what I mean? You've always given back and always been selfless. I remember one day, and I don't know if you even remember this day, when I was trying to move, and you know, I was calling around trying to get people to help me out, and you just came through, like, you know, hey, bro, nah, it's nothing. I got you.
That's what I do,
You know,
nigga. Nigga,
that's what you do.
Come through.
You know, but again, Hey,
Yeah, I
listen,
do,
but
man. I do remember that day, man.
yeah, but that's the thing I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like, it's easy to look past the small things, but it's always in those small moments that define us as people. And again, it's just a staple of who Jimm is. You know what I'm saying? So it's awesome. But to turn the corner really quick, being that so you was born and raised in DC, in DMV, PG County, right?
well, no, not actually.
Okay.
I never said this on live. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell the world this, but I actually was born in Germany. Yeah, I
Okay.
was in Landstuhl, Germany. You know what I mean? Um, not too far from Frankfurt. You know what I mean? I'm a military brat. The first city I came was Washington D.C. when we came to the States. So
Okay.
yeah, so technically I could say yeah, from Washington D.C. But I spent most of my life in Landover, Maryland. So Landover, Maryland is what I claim. You know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, with that said, because you definitely rep very hard for the area, and I never knew that. And I've known you for a while.
Yeah.
But
Keep it there all day, man. Landover, Maryland, man. It's in my blood, man. I love it. I love it. I never turn my back on my city, man.
no, and I definitely don't believe that you would ever. I think at the end of the day, the question that I have for you is that based from now when you first got, when not now, but based from when you first got started, you got into Will Rapid Food. You knew what the industry was like, when everybody was kind of in the same level where Visto and Pro and I'm trying to think of all of the people that was with us at the time. But to be now in DC, what is the music scene like in the DMV in stark contrast to back in that time when everybody was kind of growing legs, before that? Sorry, like Pinky Killer Corn and, Steph is Dope and, everybody just kind of blew up. What do you think is now the scene in contrast to that scene back then?
Oh, wow. It's all kinds of perspectives, man, because I'm an artist myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys is peers and they also competition, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But from back then, I felt like I was more involved and intertwined, so everybody felt like a peer. You know what I mean? But now we're in 2020 and COVID and this epidemic and this pandemic, whatever you want to call it. Let's just call it Satan's cry. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah. So we going through this now. Everybody's a peer because I'm seeing everybody from the phone. I'm seeing everybody from the computers and stuff, and everybody's a peer and everybody's competition. But I like what everybody is going right now. From all the female rappers that I follow, I like where everybody's going.
Okay.
I feel like nobody's missing a beat. But what I do feel what we're missing is a little bit of unity and kind of helping each other push forward. See, what they don't understand is that it's enough room and enough area for all of us to be the best at what we do, especially as us as rap artists and stuff like that. I like a lot of everybody. Like I got some favorites like Kenilworth Katrina, you know what I mean? Like I love Rada MC, you know what I'm saying? I love Risa Renee. Like I really listen to females, Donnie, to be honest, because the niggas is competition. You know? So I really ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just bar up on them. You know, I'm trying to bar up because it is a sport for me. But I just, I try to enjoy. I hear them and I see them and I'll give respects when it's due. But I love where we're going right now, man. Like, it's the DMV is way better than what it used to be back then. every day. I mean, back then it felt like everybody was just scrambling where to go. Now I feel like everybody's grounded. Everybody got a kind of foundations they can grow. So everything is pretty, sanitary. You know what I'm saying, for the most part.
Interesting word to use, sanitary.
Yeah, sanitary. Cause it ain't too much tainted. Cause like, I mean, go kind of like fading away, but it's a historic sound, so everybody's gonna cling on to it. But DC don't got no sound. As far as rap, we don't got no sound. Everybody got the drill. We need our own sound. It's hella MCs. Like, I can be here all day naming everybody, and I'm fried right now. I'm not gonna be able to name everybody. But it's stupid talented in this area. Yeah, like from females to niggas. Like, it's all kinds of talent. Like, we super talented. And but I just think we need to, band together. I think we need to have more clicks and, band together. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I guess the appropriate question to branch off of this segment would be, considering everything that you just said. I know almost annually DC puts out these lists, and I'm sure you know exactly what I mean with these lists. Tell me.
That's what I say with them lists. That's what Double M Jimm say.
Say it one more time.
Huh? You
Say
talking
it
about
one more
best
time.
rapper lists?
Yeah, tell me one more time. What'd you say about the list?
Fuck the lists, bro. 9 times out of 10, let me be real with you though. 9 times out of 10, that nigga that make it in the list ain't been in the trenches. He ain't been in the island cafes. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been in the Listen Vision studios. They ain't been in the trenches, been trying to get their name out here. I have been, and the OGs before me. That's why I always pay homage to guys that came before me, and and show love where it's due. But fuck them lists, bro, cause my name ain't on them lists. You know what I'm saying?
And it should be.
I be spitting like a motherfucker, bro. I know I be spitting, and my city know I be spitting, bro. Like, but my name on no list. Fuck them niggas, bro. But hey, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
It's understandable. I mean, the list. I mean, I know we had Mo on a couple weeks ago, and he was talking. He said his piece about the list as well. And I always thought the lists were peculiar. It felt like what do you call it? In high school, what do you call those superlatives? That's what it felt like. Superlatives list, like most likely to succeed, most popular.
Yeah. Because that's what it is. It's a popularity contest, man. That's what it is for real. But it's a real guy, a real. I want to say a street nigga because I'm not in the streets, but I want to say like a real person know that you can never measure your reputation out here in real life on social media.
Right.
See, these niggas got millions of followers, thousands of followers, but are you really connecting with the people? I'm out here really connecting with the people. These people know me. They smile when they see my face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They may not, what I'm saying? They know a few rap songs and stuff, but they smile when they see me. They don't feel like I'm a threat. So that's what I keep in mind. So that's what I really strive for. So I don't, the shit on the internet is make believe for me.
Understood. You heard it here first with Jimm.
Yep.
So let me ask you, like, with that being said, back to Jimm. Jimm, what are your current projects? Like, what are you currently working on? What do you got in the chamber right now?
Man, I got so much songs, man. It's pitiful, man. Man, it's I'm a perfectionist, man, and not to sour the interview, but I've been going through some things, so I had to take a stop and reset. And
Mm-hmm.
I just been really focused on being a dad, and everything else followed.
Yep.
So as far as projects I got, like I told you, man, I'm podcasting now, so I started a podcast. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Three is company. You know what I mean? Triple MK show. So that's definitely coming soon. And then I also have an album that I produced half of. You know what I mean? It's called From Landover with Love. It's coming real soon. It's actually been done, but like I said, life happens, man, and due to COVID, I've been furloughed from my job, so just everything just been on a halt. So I
right.
just been kind of pick and choosing my battles and trying to move as smooth as I can. You know what I mean?
Right.
But those really the projects that I've been putting my energy and my time in, and so forth lately.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and it's coming soon, man. I'm sorry, y'all. It's coming. Like I'm sorry, but yeah, y'all understand, man. I'm a black man trying to raise black men.
Right.
Y'all gotta understand. Give me time.
Well, first of all, shout out to Landover. That's
Too
my
fat, too fat. King Square on my back all day, man.
hey, little known fact. I mean, I don't shout hoods out or nothing like that, but I spent my time in Pace of Court, Hill Road. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up that side, Landover. But I love Landover with all my life, man. But that's neither here nor there. I'm in LA now, so yeah, you know what I mean.
Hey, you in the sun, and we on a different time zone, man. What is like about to be 9 up there?
Yeah, well, no, it's about to be 8, right?
Oh, it's about to be 8. Oh, whoa, so it's
Yeah,
about to be 11 here, man.
yeah, yeah.
It's
You
past
listen.
air time, Donnie.
Hey, look, but I don't miss that cold though. I don't miss that
Yeah,
cold at all.
yeah. It
So,
actually felt pretty good today, though.
you said what?
If it actually felt pretty good today, man, for it to be in the winter, you know what I mean, or the fall, whatever season we in.
Well, it always seemed like it's like every 3 years you get like stupid cold front to come through, where you get the jingle jangle with Christmas snow and the vibes and snowmageddon and all this extra shit. But then 2 or 3 years, it's always kind of relatively nice. It makes you forget that, oh shit, we in the DMV.
Right.
So there's what it is. Let me ask you this. Sidebar real quick. We're gonna go back. Since you're a DC person, born and bred, and I'm sure you follow sports. What's your thoughts on the football team and the Washington Wizards? Like, what are your thoughts?
You mean the Washington football team?
Yeah, well, that's why I said the football team. I can't even
But
dignify the whole name.
see, I got mixed feelings about that, man. Like I said, it all started in Landover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was there before they built the stadium, FedEx, and I'm there after that when that junk gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
remember they tried to call that shit Ron John,
Wow,
bro.
John.
What the fuck? Fuck Ron John. Who the fuck is Ron John? No
I
disrespect, Ron John, man. Shout out to Ron John.
it,
Jack Cook, man. Look. It's hard being a Skins fan, and they always gonna be Redskins. They always gonna be Redskins with me, and it's just more about football to me. It's a culture thing. It's my city. It's like everything. Like it's just more. But as far as the Washington football team, uh, I think we're broken. We're the functional franchise. Um, what I think is we need to wipe out everybody and start all over. That's what I think we should do, and that's what I think what should have happened when they changed the name. And also, I don't know for my people that be from Landover or that be by the stadium, they changed the street name to Sean Taylor Road.
oh, that's awesome. That's my
Yo,
favorite,
that's
favorite
dope.
player of all time.
Yo, man, when I saw that, man, I damn near cried. I got the honor to meet Sean Taylor, man. But I don't
Really?
got documentation, no, nothing. I ain't got nothing to prove that I met this nigga, dog. All I got is a fucking memory. But I met that nigga. That nigga gave me my respect, bro. He stopped everything he was doing at fucking Beltway Plaza, bro. I was working security.
LA Plaza.
You know what I'm saying? So when I saw their name hit that road after him, yo, I damn near cried, yo. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out to them. But man, the Washington football team on some bullshit. The Wizards, the Wizards need to be like the fucking Brooklyn Nets. They need to be more like the Lakers. They need to be more like the fucking Clippers. Who else? I'm not really a basketball fan, but my son is. I'm only in basketball because Jerry is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I got to keep up with the teams and who's going to who. But I'm like, all these superstar niggas going to these teams. Why DC? Look, the president ain't supposed to be living here. Why we ain't got like superstars coming here? They want to play here. Our women's just as bad as the motherfucking women on LA. No disrespect to the LA girls, you know. Double M, Jimm love all the women, you know what I'm saying? It's like all about it. But look, our girls is just as good. Why nobody want to come ball in DC?
I think when they do, then they get caught in the club.
From here. From here, bro. He got basketball courts that I see every day when I drive to go see my parents' house. And why he not playing here? You know what I'm saying? So that's neither here or there. So, but I'm not really a basketball fan. But the Redskins, I live in Dallas Redskins. I'm going to support them, win, lose, or draw.
Well, I think the thing I said that did me proud is that, you know, like I said, I grew up on Pacer Court, 7702 Pacer Court, right there, like I said, off Hill Road, which is right on the other side of Peppermill.
Right.
And see Kevin Durant go back and do you know, shout out Peppermill. It did me a solid, like right here in the cobwebs I got over here, brother. Like I was like, finally, somebody, you know, then did something and brought some shine back. You know what I'm saying? And
him, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
he's done tremendous things for the community and changed a whole bunch of people's lives, bro. So, you know, that's just me talking my shit. You know, it ain't no shade, you know, to the KD, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, trying to screw shit up, you know what I mean?
Nah, listen, at the end of the day, like, you live in your truth, brother, and that's all that matters. And I think I wish more people in the world would understand that you should allow people to live in their truth. At least you understand and respect who they are instead of who you want them to be. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't want no smoke with nobody. It's all peace and love. And if there's an opportunity for me to help somebody, if I can stop you from jumping off the edge, man, I'm gonna do that. But one thing I need people to understand is don't get it twisted. Don't come blind, because the animal will become alive.
Trust. We already know, Joe. We already know. So let me ask you this. Now we're gonna get to the next part of the interview. Entertainment and politics. And you know, like I said, as far with regard to politics being that it's the nation's capital, like you say, you got the president sitting right here in the backyard.
Where he's supposed to be, but I look, I work, I drive in DC downtown all the time. President never did. Nigga, I can't never think of the time Donald Trump was there, nigga. Never did. He was never there.
Well, it's funny, like I was telling my girlfriend, it was like, you know, the day that Biden got elected, or I'm sorry, nominated, and they was outside of the White House. I was like, you know, it's got to be a piss poor day for like the family, because they in the house by themselves. This guy ain't playing golf. He leave them in the house, and they chanting that this man is like the worst guy like ever. And it's like, what do you do in that situation? That's like if you gone to work and people don't have love for Jimm, and your son got to hear he in the house boarded up by himself, and everybody out in the backyard yelling, you know, piss on Jimm or whatever. That's got to be like the low point of the world for your family to experience that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Man, you know, I remember when I was growing up learning about politics in Ellison government. I don't know anybody. Shout out to PG County school people, you know, that graduated from PG County schools, you know what I'm saying? But I remember in Ellison government, they used to teach us about the branches of government and how the things work and stuff. Like back then when they was teaching that shit, like things felt so prestigious. You know, I felt kind of like honored being a American citizen learning this shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was white guys and they didn't look like me, I kind of felt like it was some kind of seriousness about it. Then I got older. Then I started living life. Then I started opening my eyes and learning stuff and reading more and meeting people and traveling.
Mm-hmm.
then I see what America really is, right? And it was y'all niggas that voted Donald Trump in the office, bro. Whoever may have you, y'all know who y'all is. Y'all voted Donald Trump, right? Then people went in an outrage. The world went to shit. The world was already going to shit when Obama was in office, but we're not there. We talking about now. The world really went to shit and obviously went to shit. Racism went to another level when Trump was in office. Now he's out of office, and I'm laughing at people because they really think that shit is about to change. Like, both of them niggas is trash, in my opinion. I'm really don't talk about politics and I don't talk about religion because I be hurting people's feelings. That's just how I feel. And you, my man, you ask me how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them niggas is trash. But out of the lesser two, who you gonna pick? So people pick Biden. But what I didn't like is, okay, we picking Biden. Now we gotta make sure we vote the other people that's, you know, in the other elections and stuff and make sure we get that out of the way as well.
Mhm.
But what I didn't like was people prancing around on the internet, you know, a bunch of black folks dancing over a white man's victory. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really didn't, you know, I really didn't, you know, I didn't see no justice in that. When we got people that still dying by the hand of police or being mutilated and murdered for no reason and people getting away with it. Like,
Well,
we
yeah.
got serious issues out here, bro. People losing their job because of COVID, getting furloughed, all this shit, bro. Like, niggas out here got real problems. And y'all niggas out here dancing for a president, they ain't gonna do shit for you. That's just my shit. That's
Nah,
just my opinion. Now, I know I'm gonna get scolded and all that, but I'm ready for all that because y'all know where to find me. I told y'all I'm from 25 Landover. I'm still here. I'm still here.
let
So
me
I'm
let me
ready for all that. But that's just my take on that. That
let
shit
me
is bullshit. If you really want change, that shit starts inside of you in your
Yep.
motherfucking home. You raise your children right, you know. You build generational wealth. You know, you give them knowledge, you change the generations to come. That's the only way you're gonna change this shit. But you know, you gotta play your part and vote and stuff as a citizen. You gotta play the game. So I play the game, you know what I'm saying? I play the game as long as y'all pay me. You know what I
Understood.
mean? No slaves, baby. No slaves, baby.
No slave.
That's just how I feel. But I'm sorry, I ain't mean to, change the spirit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. The platform is yours to speak. That's why I asked you. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I had to get that off my chest, man. Like, yeah, a lot of people sided because Trump is out of office. He's out. But what? And Kamala Harris ain't no good either.
And that's what I was about to ask you. That was my segment.
She ain't no good from my observation and my research. Now I ain't gonna talk about nobody ain't do my research. Now I've done my research, bruh. Bro, all these niggas crooked, bruh. All these niggas crooked, bruh. And I'm out here in the trenches. Like every day I'm a black man. I wake up, breathe. I wake up, I kiss my son before I leave to go to work. And I'm a black man once I leave the house. So I'm faced with all kinds of adversities. You know what I mean? And I work with all Caucasian people, you know what I'm saying? And you know, people have different political views and stuff, but I stay quiet because I don't want to start no commotion because my thoughts is like, yo, I'm really out here living a life. And people really think voting for somebody is really gonna change what the fuck I'm going through, bro. Like, nigga, my son still gotta eat, bro. We still gotta eat. But I play the game, though. I play the game. I vote for the lesser devil. I'll vote for him. I'll try to make change because I do my part as a citizen to try to make change. But do I put faith in that? Do I really think these guys can change the world? No, because it starts with us. It starts with us. That's just my take on it.
Understood. Understood. I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, it's your opinion. So I don't judge you or you know feel like I should smite you or something over you with your beliefs. At the end of the
Well,
day, it's your thoughts.
well, people will, man. Like I have my family and certain loved ones that tell me, man, the way I talk it get me in trouble or get me hung. But I'm like, nah, bro. You got people out here doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and me just speaking my mind and how I feel. Why am I getting crucified? Like I should be able to say what I feel. If you don't like a nigga, to move the fuck on. Don't listen to this shit. But you gotta listen to the beat though, man. Shout Donnie, huh? Uh, to the, but
Plug
you
tape.
to me though. You ain't gotta listen to me, and you ain't gotta listen to me and support my music either, man. Like that's just how I feel, man. Cause this world is wicked. This world is wicked, bro. And I ain't with none of that shit, bro. I ain't with none of that shit. I'm focused on what I could change. And like I said, I'm a black man trying to raise black men. And that's what I'm focused on with them. Trying to make sure they good and make sure they're educated and make sure they making the right decisions to set them up for a better life. That's my focus. And then
Understood.
rip niggas on the microphone every now and then, you know what I'm
From time to time. That's understandable. That's understandable. Like I said, at the end of the day, all due respect, your beliefs are your beliefs, brother. I don't judge you at all. The beat is a platform where people need to speak. They have the freedom to be able to speak their mind, and so the world can get the opportunity to know who they are, what they think, and what they are doing. So in the grand scheme of things, I applaud you for being 1,000% real. And at the end of the day, again,
saying?
that it's love.
Only way. Like only way, yo. Somebody got to say something, man. Somebody got to say something. And but the thing about it is, this not no acting. This is truth. This is who I really am, and this is how I really feel. And like I said, when it comes to politics, like I just play the game. I just do what I can. I do my research when it comes to my city and the city councils and people like that and the congressmen. I do my research. I vote for the people that I really think can make a change or try to start something, and I vote for them. And then I keep it as that, bruh. Like I ain't about to be out here making videos supporting them when my man next door got a hot ass mixtape and I could be posting his link. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how I think. But people don't think like Double M Jimm. They don't.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a very good topic. I've actually posted that several times on social media myself. Do you think that it is counterproductive and definitely detrimental to a person who is not, I guess, maybe sensitive, if you see your peers, people that you respect, people that you would like their input to support, let's say Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne dropped a new album, or Jay-Z dropped a new album, or Nas dropped a new album, and they post up on social media, but you slaving really hard, and you got your workout, you drop a new single, a new album, and you can't even really get people to share posts. They kind of look past it. Do you how do you feel about it? Do you think that that's an actual thing, or what's your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, it definitely is a natural. It's a thing. It's also a pandemic as well. Um, I really think, I really think differently. Like if I smoke, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I smoke cigarettes and I go to a corner store that's black owned, right? There's a corner store on the corner that's black owned, and there's a corner store on the corner that's Asian owned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check that, right? They both same walking distance, bro. They same walking distance, bro. But me as a man, I'm gonna walk to the black owned joint because I feel like I'm pouring in and giving back to something that's familiar.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing against the Asian joint because I go there. to get the chips. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with Jerry or whatever, like I support them too. But what I'm saying is, I try to favor that side a little bit more because it's a little bit more familiar. You know what I mean? I feel a little bit more welcome when I walk inside the establishment. Same thing with a person in music. You know, I've been doing music for a long time, and there's people that are near and dear to me that support my music, and then there's people that's near and far to me that don't support my music. And I really think it ain't nothing personal that they'll support my music. They just probably don't like my shit, or probably the way I spit, or probably the way I sound. But my point is if you had a business, you would want people to support you. So you gotta put in what you want. So I'm always giving love. That's why I ain't motherfucking dead yet. That's why I ain't a nigga pop my head off yet, or I'm out here died or dying before my time, because I'm treating people with respect and I'm spreading love, and I'm really trying to change myself, and I'm trying to change the outlook on life and what this world is going to. See, that's really what I've been really trying to figure out. And like with War Out for Food, it made me feel like I could save the world. But what I realized, bro, I couldn't save the world. I had to save myself first. I had to save myself first. And I had to figure out what was really important to me. So now that I'm raising these boys, I feel like that I can take on a greater task and show people that love conquers all. You know what I mean? I ain't saying niggas gotta be soft and lovey-dovey and shit, you know what I mean? Hold your own. You know, if a man trying to step disrespect, hold your own. But love conquers all, in a sense. And no matter what creed you are, we all trying to overcome and get to the point, and that's the motherfucking bag. We all trying to get the bag at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We all trying to take care of our families. We all trying to pay our bills. We all trying to do that. What I'm saying is support the next man. Just support, like, yo, like, just support the next man. That's all I'm saying. Support the next man.
Glad to hear you say that. I mean, that like I said, that was a point of contention for me, and that's definitely something that I've personally struggled with. In my aspirations to record and put out music. These days, I just chalk it up to art now. I'm putting art out. At the end of the day, you either like it or you don't, and that's just that, So, yeah. shout out to you for at least A, keeping it G, B, schooling us on what it is that people should be doing.
Yeah. Well,
no, go ahead.
No. You good. I wasn't about to say nothing.
I wanted to throw something out at you too. Did you know? Do you remember the Will Rap for Food? And this is just a throwback. This is obviously off of changes.
I think I know what you're about to say too.
What?
The cipher.
Well, the cipher. That's one thing.
Oh, okay. You weren't about to say the cipher?
Nah. Oh. I got footage on that though. I got footage on that, by the way. Did you also know that I got footage? Do you remember the trip to Atlanta?
Yeah, I was actually talking about that today. That's crazy, Donnie. I was just talking about that shit an hour before we got on.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
What were you saying about that?
I was my people's Courtney, you know what I'm saying? She had knew a mutual person that went down there with us. And I was just telling them how much I fuck with that person because they kept it funky down there when we was in Atlanta. When we was down there, we was away from home and we was down there with people I ain't never traveled with. Like I said, shout out Melissa Kim. I love OG to death.
Nothing but love with Melissa Kim.
Hey, but besides her, people, but that certain individual kept it thorough, and I was just letting them know that that's how much I appreciate that person because of that event.
I'm glad that you said it. Did you know there's footage for that entire time we was down there, and I literally compiled it in an effort to pitch it as a TV show.
You know what? When you said TV show, it kind of jogs my memory. I think I remember that, and I think I remember. I remember that because you were shooting with this motherfucker sci-fi looking camera. You had that shit. I remember that shit. You had this sci-fi looking ass camera, and you were recording everything. And I remember that shit. I remember that shit. And I also remember being in like a center or something for like homeless guys, and we
Yep.
was praying. We was
Yep.
like we was praying.
Yep.
Yo, like it's vague. It's vague. My memory's vague, but I do remember that.
So I actually got that footage, right? So I'm gonna share a little bit of it in it, just for giggles, right? But definitely we should do like a watch party just to kind of just reminisce later on at some other time. All right. So
Yeah.
watch this. It's about to go down. Now I'm gonna show this too, and it may not have audio with it,
Okay.
but I just definitely want you to get the video visuals, and I do want you to understand that episode that I shot, you were probably the focal point of that episode. Just to let you know.
Really? Yeah. Let me see what you're talking about, D. Let me see.
Hang on.
Hey, is y'all asleep? Oh, gee. Hey, Vader. Oh, shit.
I'm in the cipher, I spit a couple bars, will rap for food, and I'm rapping with the stars of the DMV. You don't play no games like the PS3. You trying to feed the hungry. Get back to the community, we doing the good stuff. From the birth all the way to the hub, and you know what it is. We trying to feed the kids. Put that food that is stick to your ribs.
This is me, Joe Ron Bobby's best kept secret. Will Rapper Food, Donnie Brasco.
So watch this. We gonna go.
Orange juice with the training wheels on it.
Oh yeah, I know this, man. Y'all ain't about that life, man. I come here to say, oh, you good, man. What happened to you?
Hey, yo. Hey, this is weird. How you wake up smiling, Jim?
Jim ain't about that life for real, man. I heard you yesterday, Jim, man, but that's all I just been hearing you right now, man.
I'm good. I don't even know sleep. I ain't go to sleep last night.
Nigga, all night through, bro.
We up. Niggas easy game, baby. Do this shit.
Round the clock, man. Round the clock, man. Y'all do.
Nigga would have snapped at home. Fuck it. I'm out of town. Like,
y'all niggas I'm ready to get next door and shit. You should be able to straight down these niggas, bro.
Oh shit! I'm with the artist. I'm part of the artist.
Oh, that,
Watch this. I'm on the big hallway. She got a first
See how she trying to carry up?
I ain't even no man. That's another lady. Yeah.
I'm a Jordan man. That's what I do. Nike, Jordans, boom, pow, bang,
That's how we do up in this motherfucker. We in Lennox, stunt like a motherfucker. I thought they gonna have a little ugly hood motherfucker up in Lennox, though. Everybody looking good, smelling good, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to bother me, you know? I'm about my man, you know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we here for, you know? Look, I was ashamed about it. 5 bobbers, 10 bobbers, 12. What the fuck? Issues, nigga. I'm about to hit this motherfucker Fendi. I'm about to fucking this nigga showing how the motherfucker we do. Look, I ain't never been in a Fendi store. I ain't got no business buying Fendi for no goddamn body. No goddamn body.
Now, you may or may not have heard it. You saw the visuals though?
No, I heard it loud and clear, saw the visuals, you know, clear. And you know what? I love seeing like old visuals of me, and you know it reminds me that dog I've grown and I've progressed. You know what I mean? Everybody not fortunate to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like I progressed. But yo, I was wilding, bro. I'm still that dude, bro. Still that dude though, bro. And
Yes.
hey, that was man. Look, man, where can I get that footage from?
Oh, I got it up on YouTube. I'll show you the link so you can have access to it.
Okay, man. That's some dope footage. I need to see every now and then.
Yeah, I got you. But that's my thing. I got a ton of footage, bro. I got a ton of footage from a good era of Will Rap for Food, of us while we was all trying to come up and do our thing. Some of you and some of the events we did, open mics, like you said, the cipher. I got a ton of footage, bro. I'm like a low key. What do you call that? Not a librarian, but historian. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know, like I said, I figured I'd share that with you because I was like, you know what, he probably doesn't even know that exists, but it's there.
You about to make me come to LA, man.
Hey man, LA needs somebody like you, man. That's
man,
real.
Man, look, who I got to check in with? Who I got to check in with first?
we'll talk about it as long as I'm out of here, bro. We'll talk.
Right people, because like yeah, you know, my son need his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Both of my sons need their daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. So let me ask you this question. So back to the program. What's your advice for aspiring talent, people that's trying to come up in the business and trade? Overall, like, what advice would you give? Like, say for instance, your sons was really trying to, get it. They wanted to dedicate themselves to get it popping, like how you did.
I would say, get you a me. You know what I'm saying? Go get you somebody like me, but I'm not about to be like that. But for real, advice that I can give, I would say, first of all, know in yourself that this is something that you want to do, because this is a life, at the end of the day. And be careful what you say and how you do things, because you are wielding your faith. Your fate, should I say, your fate. You're wielding your fate. So be careful how you do things, and get you a team of some good people that you can trust, that support you, and that's all about you. Just team you. And if you need technical, intricate details, there's all kinds of tutorials on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube has taught me everything in life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So there's tutorials and shit on YouTube that you can find get details of how to be what you want to be. But what I want to say mainly is believe in yourself, know that this is what you want to do. Then after you have that, get some people that you love and trust around you, get you a good team. You give them positions and job roles, job descriptions, and you make sure they do it to the best of their ability. You stay on top of them while you stay on top of your shit, and you just do your shit to the best. Work on your craft. You know, if you got a day job, it's time for you to work on your craft doing your day job. Instead of being on Instagram scrolling, looking at butt cheeks and shit, you could be working on your dream. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of in Cash App, you know what I'm saying, through the OnlyFans to these smutters, you know what I'm saying, you could be funding your dream. You know what I mean? You just gotta get your priorities straight, know what you want to do, be about it, and live this life. Be about it. Do it. Do it with the best of your ability. And also, you gotta spread love. Like a lot of niggas be burning bridges, bro. Like just off their arrogance or them just trying to keep to a street code. Nigga, the streets don't love you, nigga. Why you trying to be a slave to the streets? The streets don't love you. And stop burning these bridges. Like niggas could have been on and been up and out of here, but they didn't burn bridges. But that's neither here or there because I haven't burned no bridges and look where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So that's another story. You know what I mean? But for the most part, that's what people need to do. They need to figure out what they want to be, do that shit, get your support line in together. Once you got your support line, do your job to the best of your ability. Figure out, research, always become a student. Don't think you know everything. Every day you can learn something. Don't think you know everything. And then that's how you become the master, and that's how you succeed.
Okay.
That's how you succeed.
All right, Jim. Well, winding down, tell people how they can learn more about you and how they can reach out to you if they're interested, if they want to, join your click your crew, you can help, with some aspiring talent and bring them onto your label. Just how can people learn more about Jimm and the record label?
Well, for the sake of time and order, people can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JIMM25. I have different, outlets of things that I do, but that's pretty much where you can find out everything about me. You could DM me, if you having mental problems, I'll holler at people that's going through shit. I'm not a certified counselor, but I'm here to listen. It's a lot of people, especially black men, that be going through shit and they just need somewhere to vent. I'm that guy. Holler at me, bro. Like, I'm not trying to bear your problems, but I'm here to listen. You know what I'm saying? So if you just even want to just holler, just talk, I'm still that guy. I make dope music. I'm always looking for talent. I'm always looking to work with people. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, JIMM25. And you can find more about my podcast on Instagram as well.
Well, I'd definitely be interested. I want to see that podcast, man. I want to see what that do. You know what I mean? But in the grand scheme of things, like I said, I definitely appreciate you as always. And I appreciate you for your time. Thank you for joining us on the beat. And listen, like I said, as always, if there's ever anything I can do, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Donnie, man. Love to you. You stay safe in LA. I'm not bullshitting. I need to come see you, man. I need to come see you. I need to make it my business to come see you, man.
All right. Well, I got the studio set up now. I got you come out, see me. We can record something. I got you. You already know what it is. You know what time it is.
I distort microphones, man. I burned down studios, man. You sure
Okay.
you ready?
Well, hey, listen. I gotta make sure my insurance is paid up for you, man.
Yeah. Make sure they all stay together, man. Make sure they all stay together, man.
Nah, facts. But nah, it's you know how to reach me, bro. Like, and it's nothing. Always,
Well, I appreciate reaching out, man. Shout out to the beat, man. I appreciate everything you're doing, man. Like, we need more motherfuckers like you. If we had more motherfuckers like you, we wouldn't be in the predicament that we in today. I'll tell you that.
Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated. At the end of the day, you know, we all do what we can do to better ourselves as well as better the next man. But like I said, I just stick to what it is I know, and I like you. I try to, you know, live with love first. You know what I mean? And lead with that.
Love conquers all, man. Love conquers all, bro. Like, bro, something piss you off, just remember, think of something to make you smile, man. Just fuck that shit, bro. Shit ain't worth it, bro. Life is more valuable than anything. Time is more valuable than anything. Stop spending all that negative energy, all that bullshit that ain't getting you money. Fuck that shit, bro. You don't need that shit in your life, man. Love life. Treat women with respect, especially black women. You know what I'm saying? Eat your fruits and vegetables, drink water, you know what I'm saying? And listen to Double M Jimm and the beat. And we out.
Word. Lastly, you got any shout outs? Anybody you want to scream out right quick?
Oh man, I just want to shout out my sister, Mary, you know, my son's godmom, Courtney. I want to shout them out. I want to shout out to all my Mephisto brothers. I want to shout out my son, JT Jerry. I love y'all. Shout out my parents, Pops. You get on my nerves, but I love you, nigga. Shout out Ma, I love you. And shout out to you, man. And I think that's everybody, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out G, man. Really put me
Okay.
shit. So shout out to her, and then I think that's about it.
All right. Whoever was the last person that you said, you got to say it again because you severely.
Shout out Melissa Kim. Y'all saw her in the footage. That's my OG. You know, I wouldn't be the businessman that I am today if it wasn't for her. I wouldn't be the artist that I am today if it wasn't for her. So shout out to her mainly. And all the people y'all heard, I love y'all very dearly. And the whole wide world, I love y'all dearly. I'm Double M Jimm from the P.G. Landover, Maryland, King Square 25. Much love, peace and blessings. Shout out to the beat.
Appreciate you, Jim. Like Jim said, shout out to Will Rapper Food, Melissa Kim, Nevada Taylor, Tasha Brown, the brother Proverb. You know, that was, you know, a precedented event, and it's nothing but love on this side. This is Donnie B got the beats. We on the beat here with my brother Jim, and everybody be safe in this pandemic. It seems like they about to shut everything back down. So just live with love and be safe. You said what? Well, listen, wear your mask at all times, bro.
Giving because you got.
You broke up again,
Wash
brother.
your motherfucking hands. I'm sorry. I'm telling people to wear their masks and wash their hands, bro.
Okay.
Wear their masks, wash their. I'm trying to get back to full functioning. I need things in my life that COVID is hindering, and y'all preventing that from happening. Please, let's work together and do what these people asking us to do. If that's what they say is going to minimize the shit, then let's do it. But I want to first shout out everybody that's been affected by COVID or is going through some COVID or lost loved ones to COVID. My condolences, my regards. But yeah, wear your mask, wash your motherfucking hands.
And I couldn't have said it better than Double M Jim. You guys stay up, stay blessed, and stay safe. This is the beat, and we are out in a second. And we out just like this.
Donnie B.